Well, hello, and welcome back to the Tao Daily Tarot. Thank you very, very much for being here, whether you're first time or long time or cross watcher. You know the spiel, right? You're more than welcome. Doesn't make any difference. Come on in. What makes this tarot reading different from other tarot readings is its focus, its basic philosophy. This is the Tao Daily Tarot. The Tao is a very simple, basic, clean path. It's an empowering path. It is focused on you, giving you the choice, giving you the power. So it's archetypal. 8 to 10 cards, that's all. I don't need a bunch. 8 to 10 cards from 4 different decks. I focus on manifesting energy. Manifesting energy is something that you can choose to tap in or tap out of. That's your option. But you can use it as a tool, and that's what's important. I don't predict. I give you this manifesting energy and kind of a basic outline in terms of how the energy can be used in your life, and then you make the choices. You have the power. I do the hyper shuffle and I get the read in about a 10-minute window because, again, of you. You have a life. You have things to do, people to see. A 10-minute read every day you can incorporate, because I do a brand new read every day, 365 days a year. And every time, it is entirely, exclusively about you. Alrighty, we begin here. This is the first of 4 decks. This is the Oracle deck, and this is where we begin the Hyper Shuffle. And there's the Hyper Shuffle for today. Let us get to the manifesting card. How about this, huh? Go the distance. Go the distance. And the 4 and 7 up top here, they equal 11, which is a special number, but that can even be broken down into a 2. Point is, it's joining together. Go the distance. And at this point, you are more than ready to go the distance after the last couple of years at least. Maybe your whole lifetime, but certainly the last couple of years. People are now getting to the point where they're ready to go the distance. They want things to change. They want them better. They want to fix where there are problems and get on to a new normal, but a better normal. Go the distance. You are ready. In fact, we got the Venus retrograde coming up, I think, in a day, and then we got the Mercury retrograde next week. All going forward. Mercury going direct, Venus going direct in a day or so. We're going to have the new moon in between. February is the time, and right around the middle of February is when you're going to hop on this roller coaster ride called 2022, and you are going to go the distance because you understand now why that is so important and essential. And what you're going for is walking away from the bad stuff. 8 of Cups. Yeah, you've been promised a lot of things. They told you all sorts of stuff, and you're finding out none of it is true. Things that you have been tied to, things that you have been attached to emotionally, things that you're used to, you're going to have to walk away from. You know that now. The last 2 years especially have clarified that. It can't be the same, but it can be and has to be better because you are ready to go the distance. And to emphasize that idea, we got the 8 of Pentacles, willing to make the effort. The things that are important to you, real value, true value, not just a question of money, but the things that are of value, health, love, happiness, friendship. Those things are the things that you're willing to work on because you know now that this is what makes life worthwhile for you. So you're willing to work on your pentacles, to walk away from what you've known and are comfortable with, sort of, in a weird way, to something new and much better. And you have the energy, you have the insight. February, March, April, this sun energy is going to be preeminent. You will feel illuminated. You will see things more clearly. You will be energized. Everything is lining up for a roller coaster ride in 2022. It's not going to be an easy ride, and it's not going to be a quick ride. But it's a ride where you will go the distance because you know your self-worth. You've worked on it over the past couple of years. You know what's important to you. You know why it's important to you. That's critical. That's critical. And you have everything lining up beautifully. And you got that big sun energy coming in now. Watch what happens in just a couple of weeks. Page of Swords. Page of Swords, among other things, brings information, insight. And in fact, the truth of the matter is it is kind of an Eight of Wands. The Page of Sword is revitalization, integrity, honesty, challenge. Yeah, there can be lies, but we've gotten past that. You know what the lies are. You know why they lied. To control, to manipulate. This Page of Swords begins a new journey because pages always turn the page on the story, changes chapters. You are searching for the truth or you have found the truth for you. And that's why you are going to go the distance. The next magnifier card, how about this? The Queen of Wands. You're looking for passion, enthusiasm, excitement in your life. That doesn't mean life is going to be a circus for you from here on out. That's not it. What it means is that you will be connected to your life, not disconnected. And that will bring peace and joy, a real excitement, a real enthusiasm for life. Again, it's not because you're going to get up every morning and go, oh boy, I can't wait to take on. No, you're going to have your typical life, but more joy, more purpose, more fulfillment, more connection. And we have the vice versa cards. Here you go. The guy out in front of, I think it is the church on the standard deck, the Rider-Waite deck. It is the church and it's two people. Now, we don't know whether or not he could go in but chooses not to, or he can't get in. He's not allowed. I think that's the second. We've been prevented from things. We've been kept from things. We could not join together. We could not share together. That's over. That's done. We understand what we're needing. We're looking forward faithfully. And again, this is a card in reverse, vice versa deck. So that means that this is what you're doing inside. You may not be talking a lot about it, but you're thinking and feeling a lot about what you want for your future. And you're going on faith. I think next to the sun, this is the most powerful card in the deck because this man is not a fool. He has faith, undying faith. And he's looking forward into the future positively. And that's what you are. Not acting on it yet, but you know where you got to go, the King of Cups. And again, it's something that you're thinking about. The King of Cups talks about love, emotion, affection, positivity, connection. That's what you're doing. And it's not simply connecting with other people. It's connecting with a deeper part of you, maybe for the first time in your life. And so there's all of this stuff going on as we're wrapping up the Venus retrograde. We're wrapping up the Mercury retrograde. We got a new moon coming up in between those two things. So we get to the middle of February, you're in for the ride of your life. You're going to go the distance. That simple. Ooh, good read. Good read. I love doing this stuff. So thank you very much for joining me. Please, as always, thumbs up. Let the folks at YouTube know, hey, this is kind of good. Keep it up. I enjoy it. Also, please subscribe. That puts you on the daily feed, and that means you can check in anytime you want. It's always there on your YouTube feed, and I would very much appreciate it. A good supportive act on your part. So, since we have this all wrapped up, let's look forward to getting again tomorrow because I do a brand new read every day, 365 days a year. But life is life. Sometimes you can't join every day. So, between now and the next time you and I have a chance to talk tarot together, you know, my blessings.